coach out, players out. Just how are you guys able to navigate through that and get ready for that?
I feel like we did well. At the beginning of the season, even last season, Coach Monty always said we gotta fight through the unexpected. Never know what's gonna happen. Just gotta. I mean, that's honestly that's why we build our culture. Because if someone goes out, someone that steps up. It's been crazy, but we know what's going on in the world. It's tough. So just gotta be ready to play.
Cam, I'm gonna just follow up with you in just the first quarter. How much was that just filling out lineups, you starting, and someone's in, someone's out? How much did that impact the first quarter, just kind of fill out the situation?
A little bit, a little bit. I think the first quarter ended as a 1-point game though. So it's our basketball team at the end of the day, and look around the league. Obviously, we're not the only team going through it, and it doesn't make our situation special at all. We got to fight through and continue to, like Cam said, have our culture in place and be the team that we always are. But it's like you said, navigating the uncertainty, fighting through challenges, and learn from them.
You feel like how you guys feel about Coach Young did today?
I felt like KY did a great job. First opportunity being there, he did good. Lost on the last second shot. Can't ask for much more. Just appreciate KY for holding it down.
Yeah, I agree. I think he did a great job. Great job in a lot of facets of the games, and he definitely made some adjustments today that really put us in position to get back in the game, and that's huge. And we really appreciate him for that.
What was one in particular, either one of you could share it during the game of an adjustment that he made?
The way we kind of picked up the pressure in the second half with him and EP and trying to get into Morant, making him more uncomfortable, picking up our pace, and then kind of showing some blitzes on ball screens and stuff like that, just to keep changing it up on him, make him uncomfortable. And when we did that, we got out and we ran and we scored points quicker. So that was a huge adjustment in the game. And then, even through the final plays where we were making adjustments and the play he called to get Book an open three that he hit, that's big time coaching right there. And we appreciate him for that. And we just wish we would have got that one.
This is for both of you guys. At this point, you guys know that you're capable as a team. So when you're behind like that, I'm assuming you have the confidence in this playing the way you guys want to play, you should play to get back. Is that what happened in the fourth quarter when you guys came back like that?
Yeah. I mean, we had to find a way to change the game. We were getting killed. We had to find a way. We had to find a way to slow these guys down. Had to find a way to pick up our pace. Like you said, Coach KY made some adjustments that helped us get back in the game and obviously take the lead at the end of the game. But I mean, we just had to bring our energy into the game. We had to get the fans into the game a little bit more. Try to just give us some oomph. We needed it. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Sometimes that energy is a big part of the game, and tonight it was for us.
This is a two-part. First of all, things I can so the first part is everybody talk a lot about play with force. It seemed like that force didn't come until later in the game. So what do you think led to that? And then two, mentally, when you're starting versus coming off the bench, is there an adjustment period for you that's different in getting into the floor of the game?
Well, for your first question, I just think we need to play better. We just got to be better from the beginning.
And we recognize that, obviously, in the second half and turn it around. We can't do that all the time. We know that. We can't start slow and rely on our ability to get us back in the game every time. But it's a long season, and you go through and you got to figure it out, and you got to figure out how to bring it all 48. And we talked about this earlier in the season a lot when we started off 1-3, and we told you guys like we'll continue to apply pressure to figure it out. And I think we've done a good job of that since then. But as to your second question, there is a little bit of an adjustment period. A little bit of an adjustment, I guess, maybe mentally. You come off the bench for a while and you're used to seeing the game kind of unfold a little bit, and then you get in. But I've been playing basketball for a long time and probably have started many more of the games that I have come off the bench. So it's basketball at the end of the day, and I'm on the court with a group of guys that are really talented at all times, and it just is what it is.
Yeah, Kim Johnson, on the last play that Ja Morant scored, What did you see out of that? And I guess was the main objective at first, keep the ball away from him?
Yeah, the main objective was definitely to keep the ball away from him. And he wants to get left. He wants to get left, and we kind of let him get left. It was a tough shot. First of all, it was a really tough shot. So you got to give him credit for that. He hung, pulled back, and was able to kind of maintain his composure in the air over a really good defender. But I think where, in hindsight, always 2020, where we could have been a little better was being a little bit more physical with him, not letting him get the ball at that certain spot and then slowing him down instead of kind of giving him a cushion. But like I said, obviously hindsight is 2020, and if you have the answers to the tests beforehand, then you always get it right. And it's basketball; you got to make decisions on the fly. But props to him; he made a really tough shot.
Cam Johnson, you saw like the first 3 quarters, the three wasn't really there, but the fourth we adjusted. So this was something that you changed to I don't know, maybe the energy that was coming in, or when CP literally brought up the whole atmosphere in the arena. So just something that you changed in that.
No, I look at a couple of the ones and the ones that I missed, they look good and they felt good. So there's absolutely nothing to change. And sometimes, the ball rattles in and out. I've had a couple of those recently, but this is what it is, back rim. And so you can't change. Like, that's the thing. Your shot is your shot. It's what's got you this far. There's no need to change in those moments. So I got a couple to go in second half, but guys also find me. Book found me in the corner for a big one. CP, he has both CPs have a really good way of finding those opportunities out of slip outs and off of shifts. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day.